Hello boys and girls, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Donkey Kong Bananza, and apparently there's DLC coming in. That they just dropped more recently. We're gonna wait on that, of course, because we still have to play for the main game first, 100% that, before we can even think of doing that. But we might do it yet. I will say, it did not take long for this game to get DLC. As for Mario Kart World, it seems to be mostly ignored. But anyway, I'll just show you guys. In the last episode, we made it to the final, actual, proper layer of the game. The feast layer. Donkey Kong Bananza. And yeah. In this video, we were trying to explore around and collect more bananas like we always do. Only for a single banana to nearly get the best of me, as I spent quite a long time on it. Yeah. So we have to go around the area anyways to get the burger switches. So we basically have to go all around the area first to find that. Okay, now I was able to grab that all of a sudden. So basically, we already have... It's honestly kind of crazy thinking that DLC already came for Donkey Kong Bananza. It's almost like they know lots of people are 100% of this game and decided to add more to this game. Well, the focus is gonna be on the main playthrough. That wall literally gets me every time I say. At least we healed. Alright, this is a little trickier, I see. You can't just back through it. We have to find where the walls are. The only problem is figuring out where exactly these enemies are. Like, the confusion right now is figuring out what the heck they are. They blend so well into the background, and it's almost impossible to find them all in the first try. This time we got them all. Yeah, well, I couldn't say the same for the first time we did that, Pauline. We had to use we ended up having to use one of those other energy things because we didn't have enough transformation to do that. This time, let's break the oil around us to try and get some more stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, I also try. Oh yeah, that's not this specifically one. We need soot, which we didn't find anywhere in this spot for some reason. Somewhere else we need to get. Oh, we can finally build a go over here. Honestly, those fake walls so far have been the most annoying enemy. They do quite a bit of damage for what they do. And they're kind of hard to avoid. Yeah. By the way, because this is on the Switch 2, the DLC, I imagine it's probably going to be as expensive as ever stuff, because knowing the Switch 2 prices, that's probably what's going to happen. Just saying. Alright, yeah. So, I guess we need to go here. This is a really because it powers the faction. But we're feeling much powerless in the face because of all the muck that's sparking alive. We can't reach the burger switch. Huh? We finally found something to melt the mech away. Right now, this gold over here, especially on the last layer, is the best way to farm up gold. Remember when we didn't have much? Now we suddenly have a lot again, but we also need a lot in order to even finish this. How much longer do we have to wait for that to go, I wonder? Finally, it appears. That doesn't work as easily as I thought. I pretty much eradicated it all. Nice. Got rid of all of it. There we go. We've yet to find a lot of the stuff. Initially, my plan was to just finish the main game so I could come back to this much later, but now remember, there's usually a specific thing I wanted to do. Also, remember that this is a Switch game now, or Switch 2 game, and these are probably longer than normal games. Remember when games used to be much faster than this? Not anymore, clearly. What does it even want us to use, by the way, if we have that big butte nearby that we can use? Try jumping. Aim. Aim, I refuse to believe that was not a jump. Okay. At least they knew that I needed healing. Oh! I almost forgot about that. It was a little bit too much gunk there. Should be close enough. Alright, perfect. We may have just back to our original platform in time. What's the point of discs being on those enemies if they're just gonna fall into the oil anyway? Oh, we could just climb over that. Almost thought we needed the snake, but I guess we could just climb over it. We are a monkey, I guess, after all. Makes sense, we can just climb stuff. Alright, first of many burger searches. I assume we need all those to actually get up to the top. Alright. I'm assuming there is a skip to all this, by the way. You could probably just jump all the way up there immediately. I decided to change the order in which I get these, by the way. I think it makes no sense for me, actually, to grab either health or this first, and then grab everything else after that. But I feel like since I'm not going to be on here for a while, I feel like maybe save punch power for later. Eventually, we'll end up getting all the talents anyways, and I say it's not worth it if we're only going to be on this layer for a bit. Except sliding down layer, then whatever. Because we'll be under percenting the levels in their order once they come back. So we already went here. Yeah, that's right. This is standable grain. Oh, I found the dude for the gold. So that was like 1,500 beforehand. I don't know how much this will be. Might be about the same, maybe longer. Yeah, okay, about 4,000 to 5,000 flat there. That's how much gold I needed to get all the bins up here. By the way, you gotta keep in mind, because of all the skips the sphere does, you'll be doing the game quite underselled normally when you get to the end. So I wonder how they're gonna... Yeah, are we gonna need a lot of skillful points, or just spend all of your points on health instead. Oh, this one we could just get below at this. Okay. I'm not sure if that was how we were supposed to get that, but I guess we also were supposed to at least jump on it from afar. It's just, I think, yeah, they expect you to go in from, like, here. That way you get it in one hit, but you can skip that portion, it seems like, by just doing that. To be fair, there's lots of odd ways you can get bananas. I assume fans know how to do that. Okay, well, the only thing I see next is all the way over on the left. So we're gonna go there. Oh, I just realized the singing thing. I forgot. I need to use that because that helps us find where we're supposed to go. You can tell I haven't played this game in a little bit. Again, they don't get destroyed right away. And we have to use this because we can't destroy concrete otherwise. Alright. To be fair, we're getting to the end of the game. They probably want us to use all of our Bananza powers at once and change between them. For those of you who don't know, yes, you can change powers midway through. I also haven't been doing this yet, but it's mainly because I'm trying to, like, enjoy the game. But there's some really crazy ways you can move fast. Before the start of the game, you can just do this strat. Just roll, roll, roll everywhere for the early game. And that's how you get around. However, once you get Zebra Bonanza and a bunch of other stuff, instead of walking around, you can just do this instead. So you'd spam this move over and over again instead, and you can just blitz through lots of areas you wouldn't be able to get through. But this is perfect for this part anyways, because we needed the fruit anyways to get up top here, so we can very quickly get up here. Yeah, for speedrun, this is the transformation you'd want to use the most, because you can go around faster in this mode than in any other mode. For dating, you want the con mode. Alright, so that got us all the way down on here. Let's use our, to see where we have to go. Into here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. Oops. Instead of arts. Oh, and also we got a getaway anyway. Perfect. Yeah, I should have thought about that. I forgot I wasn't zebra mode there for a second. But it's fine, we can use this and then immediately go back to it again. So they expect you to use every transformation anyway. Okay. Oh, I just realized that also. Now that we know that this guy can mimic this star crack, we're gonna choose Style Shop. This way to eat any foods or food-based terrain, which will recover double the health when you eat. Okay, nice. During Bonanzas, your health will gradually recover. That's something I wish I had more often. That would have made it easier to recover health. Probably want that for the final boss, so I'm guessing keep going at that. Okay, so there is no punishment for not tipping so far. But we don't know yet. I was just being nice mostly at first because it was different. Shock damage from either electrified iron or mech. So this fits in well with this area. I almost kind of want the enemies one more for the late game now. Because I don't know if we'll even be taking damage like that. This is what I wanted to check over here. Wow, because we knew to dive there, we just hit a burger switch on the way down. That looked really fluid and very fast. And we got another super ban off of that too. Alright, okay, we got another HP. Okay, now that it's back to like 9. Now I think this is when I'm gonna go for this instead. Oh, it finally told us what we need to go for, and this is banana energy will last twice as long. But I'd rather get that later, once we start going for all the collectibles. Alright, this is another one that we had to ride. I never really talked to you. This is a bird coaster. It'll take us a lap around the whole factory. You can use ZL to disembark at any part of the beach. You can pounce on whatever catches your eye. But going by foot is a casual fill, and seeing gates in order is better still. Now it tells us we can use ZL. I wish we had known that from that other banana we were doing. Main Gate Market. There's only just a little bit left of the monk, so he just barely can't go through. We see snakes in this area. Maybe we need the snake bonanza, so I'll delay a bit to see what I need then. Oh, we keep hitting the walls instead of what we need. That's how we get that, okay. Still haven't really farmed for tokens. Okay, use the snake bonanza for that. It's nice that we can also still roll as whichever bonanza we have regardless, but only the zebra one allows us to also dash while we're doing it. I guess also, sometimes I did do a lot of the game as regular Donkey Kong. That was again mostly to show you that the game could still be done with normal Donkey Kong just fine, and a lot of the game is built around it. But the game's also very much built around the Bananza usage as well. It's just the developers didn't always expect you to use it in a specific way. Sometimes you just can skip a lot of stuff that you would not be able to otherwise. There we go. We're nowhere near where we need today, but we can continue to try and clearing up the monk, I guess. Whatever. I guess I'll jump over here. There we go. Banana among friends. Why don't we just dig around this one? Game never really tells you can't just dig around a specific obstacle. We've done that a couple of times before. Of course, Diddle has been smarter about it, and as we got later into the levels, they did start also adding in barriers to prevent you from just digging to the switch. Oh, we're back to the main gate. Well, I want to go back here now. So this is how we get to certain spots. Nailed it. I see what they mean now by getting off any time. I think part of the problem was, though, we couldn't really get off at that specific time and also survive. Assuming that was actually a sign that maybe we just needed that other Bananza, the Bananza, to even stand a chance at getting that one. Which means probably upgrading the Bananzas afterwards will probably be our next best bet. Alright. Since we wanted to go to the frame house, we should probably manually climb our way up there ourselves. Go back through here. Alright. Okay. We got a new sun, finally. Pretty soon we'll be able to just teleport to whichever spot we need. Let's do this. Alright, what do you want? First files. Here we fry up potatoes and fry them out simmering on oil. But you know what got us frightened? The yucky things. If we don't clear out, we'll never be able to get to the barrier switch. Oh, okay. We found a miniature boss here. So we found a mini boss here. Mad Mixer Remix. This time he has walls to help them out. Minecart the boss again. Alright. Now reverse defeated again. I wonder if he's here too. Oh, exactly. Right, well, I guess we're looking towards either more help or something else. I think right now I want more help for the final battle, considering how the other stuff went so far. Which is not very well. Help from construct and develop would make break or whatever it takes. If you really want to get inside the store, well, gather the material costs and you can get in. Well, gone. Construction complete. Now it's time to do another, oh, roller coaster again. So we have another auto scorer then. Just got done with another minecart mission, and now we're in another minecart mission. I was just making sure my jump button was working. It's like nothing to use right now. Yeah, that's right, we could flip the switches. I almost forgot about that. Oh great, we have to choose? Let's follow the gold. Let's follow exclusively the gold. See where that takes us. Similar spash, I guess. Alright. Okay, not in the first section. It's in the second section. Well, this one we definitely can't do not using normal DK, because normal DK is required for this. I'm gonna do what I did before. Let's follow the gold. Probably the smartest play, honestly. It's probably on the other side. Just foreigns. Is there really any difference between the foreigns and gold section? And then, oh, this must be a hidden path. It was very disguised. This probably takes us to where the secret banana is. Yeah, this one was different. Now we can finish this by going to the end and get our stuff. Get our reward. I thought I blew up all that. I don't know why that didn't work. Get rid of all those dudes. Yeah, that's right. We can speed this up by holding down. Get as much gold as we can from that. Well, that was very simple, but somewhat deceptive secret. Though I think I've heard of those secrets before. It's probably why I was able to figure that out, because I've seen deceptive secrets like that before, where they hide it behind a waterfall or something. You just have to look slightly closer to see it. Thankfully, I have good glasses and good sight, so yeah, I saw that, no problem. I was able to just go in there and get that secret, no problem. We're almost done with collecting for our next collectible, so we'll be able to pretty soon get another set. What's this guess? Oh. Somehow it didn't work, even though we were right on the spot it told us to die from. Maybe we need more momentum? We might actually need to use Snake here. That would make the most sense why this isn't working. Unleash Snake or something else has a charge power. Or a diving charge power. There's also Guild right next to us, so we can keep trying this over and over again until it works. What does this say? There you go, do you now? Or else they're hiding nearby. Coming factory events. Founder celebration mandatory. That's what I thought. It was under there. We're gonna try it with Snake this time. No. Nothing, so I guess we better destroy stuff to get more gold before we run out of it. Now we got HP fun, of course, when you don't care about it. It's something tells us we're gonna have to drain this instead, but there's also a right by, so must be something we're missing. I just realized even the side menu has DLC info on it now. It's actually a bit bothersome because it's gonna keep telling us to go to that specific area then. Alright. We got the white stuff this time. There we go, we switched the tracks, so now we're going this way instead. So that's how we get to the secret. Whoa. We just have to get to that part. Alright. Okay. Alright. Trying to snipe some of that goo. It's being kind of difficult. Okay, there we go. We sniped goo off screen. Right. It says zebras just inside this. Maybe it's a zebra one. Or maybe we could just use zebra to do something fast. Oh, we can just go through this fake wall, huh? Okay, nothing happened then. Okay, resistance fade off there. Saw at least a secret back here to check. That's what I thought. Okay, so we can use Zebra to at least not get slowed down by that terrain. And alright, it is on the second part. Okay, well this helps out a little bit for this one section. We also need to go back, because there's probably a secret here. There we go. It's a wall all alone. Okay. One of those annoying walls. It's probably one that we wanted to use Zero for anyway. So I think we put the right Bananza for this. Just took a while to get some use for it, I guess. Oh, I just got that randomly. I didn't even do anything. It just gave me a free collectible. What the heck was that about? That was funny. Well, it seems like we have been going, so we're actually doing really well in terms of progressing the storyline. Oh, we can just dig for this. What do you want? So, it's time for questions with Quizdone, which we haven't seen in a while. I don't think we even know a Quizdone existed. Maybe we didn't talk to him. One attention Gralliard, 6 in a 5 of Fran's Disco Hall. What else? A giant speaker. You got census or what a venue. We'll have to host one of our quizzes there someday. Haha. Right, really, Yvonne. Here comes your next question. The snake's green and they're holy aware. Mostly lightning equipment. Lighting, whatever. It's hard to say the design on that specialty. It's light work, but they still tip the scales, eh? Just one question about keep your wits sharp, cause here comes. Cannot be found in the feast where. Well, we'll just look at the ones that we can find. This Forest of Nuts is the one that's not there. So, French Fry Mountains, the physics so far. Feast here is one big column here, huh? Congratulations, you got all of them right. We have a fabulous prize for you. That was probably on the other layers too. We just never discovered Bizdone until now. That's the first time we've ever discovered him. Very interesting. Alright. 30 milliliters of salt. Okay. So say salt we need to destroy, but we also need to get other stuff too. But we never had a black conifer, so let's do that. Then I'll upgrade this. Alright, sharp-proof bridges will be collected next, I guess. Get around to that. Alright, now we get the other two stuff that we haven't fitted out yet. Okay. So now if we get really low, we can heal upon the sap. Maybe grabbing this is just what we need for the final boss. Okay, we see an elephant right nearby. We might need the elephant here. Yeah, in fact we do, because we can't get this any other way. Perfect. So we have to use all the different bonanzas in this area in order to assist everything. Okay. Starting to use the zero bar and bar now that we know to use that to just move around a little bit faster. I also just realized maybe doing this part is probably the preferred. You want to know why? Oh, okay, we threw that really early and it worked. It was fast. There are so many ballerinas in this game, it's crazy. Compared to how many there are in Donkey Kong 64, there's certainly a lot more of them. They're also certainly a lot more fun than Kong 64, because back then in Donkey Kong 64 all you really had to do was just survive all the different stuff. Oh, we're actually quite close to where we need to be, but we need salt for that. But we can find that salt right here. Okay, so to feed that big fossil, I assume we need other stuff here. Oh wait, isn't this food, technically? Let me just press Y. Oh, well, it didn't matter, though, because we were full anyway of hearts. See if that counts. Not quite. There we go. Now, we knew this was here because we had that tracked. Still, it's quite interesting to find these on your own. Of course, if you knew where all these are, there's no point in really going for any of them. Oh yeah, now I know what we were trying to do. Not quite. Alright. Went off the slot there, just went off the different path there just to get that secret there. I'll change it out to this pants now. Alright. Slowly but surely collecting all the stuff. I like it. Obviously, this one's more powerful than the other one by quite a bit.
Should we teleport there?
Alright, yes, we'll tell her here. What does it say about this end? Sentient keenly sights. The vixen shake the agriatox. But what's got us shaken? All that muck in there is keeping us from hitting the burger switch. Okay. Alright. Well, let's get rid of this alley first. And that's gonna be it for this video, actually. I'm gonna save here. And then double the save. So this one. Yeah, last, I forgot to save it to a different file, but that's fine. I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later where we finish the feast layer and maybe, just maybe, we'll reach the end of the game. It's definitely taking a while, but then again, we're still not even close to being done. There's still all the bananas to collect, all the fossils to collect in each area, and that is probably going to take the longest. Especially since we're doing it blind with no prior knowledge, but now that I have a clue what to do, I think I should be alright. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. And just so anybody knows, of course I'm probably going to get the DLC. I'm just a little bit annoyed because that means more money out of my pocket. Oh well, can't really complain too much. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.